Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am frankly FM84 and today you join me for another episode of the Roten Bullen. We are out in Germany managing Red Bull Leipzig. Again, big apologies about the camera not working. It's going to be another audio only episode, probably the next 4 to 5 of them. Looking at getting that fixed very soon. Thought I'd get that out of the way before we jump into today's episode. Another thing to get out of the way, if you don't mind hitting the subscribe and like button to help the channel out, that would be very much appreciated. But if you've done that already, we're going to jump into today's episode. And as you can see, we have drawn Inter Milan in the Champions League, and we are going to be playing the first leg of that in today's episode. It is the quarter-final first leg. We haven't actually skipped anything. As you can see by the league table, we are still on 80 points. Borussia Dortmund is still on 75. So we are just going to jump straight on in to this Inter Milan game for the first leg and see what happens. So then, the team lineup that is going to be facing off against Inter Milan is Galaxy in goal, Luca Netz, Konate, Ozan Kabak and Lamptey across the back four. We will have Sobolai, Sandri and Savio across the middle. We will then have Forsberg, Ali and Brenner in the attacking three spots. And hopefully this will be the team that will get us off to the perfect start in the home leg against Inter Milan. Here we go then. The Champions League quarter-final first leg is underway. And after the first 8 or 9 minutes of the game, it seems like both teams are just feeling each other out. Not a lot actually happening in terms of match action. We are looking at that stats box though. The team on, or seemingly with the upper hand. We do have the first highlight, and there is a really random goal for Dominic Sobolai. Not too sure what happened. I will be perfectly honest. I got distracted by the fact it was telling me that Sandri has got a bit of an injury. Oh, so somehow Herrera has played the ball back towards his own goal and Sobolai's just stooped down and headed the ball into the empty net. But yeah, so Sandri picked up an injury early on, which means that Tonali was the recommended player to be brought on. So we made that substitution, and Inter Milan are now trying to pull that 1-goal deficit back as they're knocking it around, trying to play it forwards. Here's Lukaku. You do not give Romelu Lukaku that time and space in and around the box as he punishes us to make it 1-1 after 28 minutes. So, going ahead for too long, 8 minutes in total. But it's not really impressive to give an away goal away like that. But Lukaku took the chance well, and we are back straight on the attack as Ali moves the ball forwards. Savio somehow has come up with the ball. Not too sure how he got through the 2 tackles that he did, but the Brazilian connection works because Savio then just rolls it into the path of Brenner, taps it into the net. So Ali plays the ball out. So Theo should have cut the ball out first. And then I'm not too sure who the other defender was that jumped in, but he's kind of sidestepped him, laid the ball into the path of Brenner, and Brenner does what he does best. So that's a brilliant start to the game. We're 2-1 up at half time. Looking at the stats, both teams have been pretty even, and that was kind of reflected up until the time that we scored our first goal. And then as soon as they equalised and then we took the lead again, it all kind of happened in and amongst that little section of time. If we could get out of here with a 2-1 victory, would I be happy? Yes, I guess I probably would be happy. I'd like us to try and push on and get another goal, if I'm perfectly honest. A 3-1 lead going to Italy will be far better than a 2-1 lead. So here, hopefully, here's a chance as Netz plays the ball in from the throw-in. It gets cut out. Tonali is caught napping there by Hakimi. And then he tries to get himself back into position, but Lukaku is in behind. Needs somebody to try and tackle him, and Lamptey does just that. Savio now pushes up the right wing. He's beaten one man, cutting inside. Tries the shot from distance, and the goalkeeper there, Handanovic, almost carried that ball over the line. I don't know why he was so far back in his own, like, practically in his own net. which was really weird. And we have a corner here. Here's Forsberg. There's Kanate to make it 3-1. That's the goal that I wanted. A little bit of breathing space and allows us to try and not have to go all out attack when we go to Italy. A 2-goal cushion. Hopefully, 5 minutes left to go. It's going to give us options. But this game does not look like it is over, as Inter have a throw-in. Net steals the ball, plays it to Pino, who takes a touch past the referee. He's cut inside. He lays it off to Sabalai, and the finish was so weak there. I thought he was going to put his foot through it and play it across the goalkeeper. Instead, he kind of rolls it into Handanovic's hands, which is a little bit disappointing. And then we are still trying to attack. Nets' crossfield ball's cut out, and now the counter-attack is on, and Inter is in, and Milik has the shot. It's pushed wide by Galaxy. So breathe a sigh of relief there. Gets us out of danger. And from the corner, he comes out, commands the box. I said in the last episode that his contract is being wound down and he will be leaving the club. But with performances like this in the Champions League, am I making a mistake? I'm not too sure if I should have pushed a bit harder to get that contract done. But that's irrelevant at the moment. What is very much relevant is the fact that we have invited Inter Milan to the Red Bull Arena and soundly beaten them 3-1. When we look at the statistics, you can see that the game was really well balanced. So both teams have had double-digit shots on target. We had one more shot than they did. The XGs are pretty similar. Possession stats, we had more of the ball. So overall, a good performance and a great springboard to take with us to Italy to hopefully propel us past Inter Milan and into the semi-finals of the Champions League. So before I go, please, if you've made it this far into the video, please do not forget to hit the subscribe and like button to help the channel out. Everybody who has done that so far is appreciated so much. I've really enjoyed seeing the comments and the interactions that I've had with the people that have been watching the video. So big thank you to anybody who has done that. But for this one, that's going to be a wrap, and I will see you on the next one, which will be the return leg of the Inter Milan quarter-final.